Hello everyone, it's Cargo Bike Cowboy here. Not out for a ride today. Just come over to my favorite park, me and Miss Angie. Brought some coffee. Just come over here to sit by the water, listen to the water, be outside. It's a nice day, it's warm. But I had some thoughts today. And I feel like something is wrong with my life. And I'm not blaming it on any one particular thing. I'm not blaming society. I blame myself. Before the internet, when I was a younger man, so I was born in 1970. By the time the 80s came, I was a teenager. And I spent a lot of time outside. I grew up in upstate New York, and I spent a lot of time outside. A lot of camping trips, floating down rivers on inner tubes, fishing, hunting. And as I got older, of course, you get more responsibility. You have to go to work more. You get debt. Things happen. Kids, marriage, divorce. And I've noticed lately that I'm not spending as much time outside as I used to. And I've noticed a change in my physical health and my mental health. Before the internet, before cell phones, I would spend a lot of time walking. I would walk for miles and miles and miles, riding my bike for miles and miles and miles. There was a time in my life when I went fishing every day for years. Every day I was at a creek fishing. That's when I lived in Tennessee. I'd be at that creek every day just fishing for hours, wading creeks for miles. And then when the internet got past dial-up, when it started to be super fast, because I was thinking about this today, I started spending a lot more time on the internet, and now also on my phone, because that technology changed. There's so many wonderful things to learn and read and see on the internet, but I think that it has almost taken over my life, because even as a young man in upstate New York, even when it was winter, I spent a massive amount of time outside, cross-country skiing, sledding, went snowmobiling a few times, but even just like walking through the woods in the snow and, camping in the winter and just different activities. It didn't matter that it was winter. And now, I did ride this winter, but I still didn't spend as much time outside this winter as I normally would have as a younger man. And yes, I work more now. I now have 2 jobs, so I'm working like 50 hours a week, which is fine. But the other day I was on YouTube and I watched this wonderful hour-and-a-half documentary film called Water Walker by with Bill Mason. And Bill Mason's spent a lot of his life in a canoe. And if you watch the film, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a wonderful film. It really is. It's from a long time ago, but it's a wonderful film. But as I'm watching this film, I'm thinking to myself how much I miss being in a canoe. And then when the film was over, I started watching more and more videos on YouTube about canoeing camping and, you know, different various things about canoeing. And suddenly it dawned on me that all of these images that I'm constantly viewing, it's like they're taking over my life, making me desire things. I mean, I've always canoed anyway. I love canoeing. I love camping. I love being outside. But it seems like these images are making me, like my mind is constantly racing about all these different things, and there's, like, I don't sleep good at night anymore. My mind's just constantly going about all these different things. And, you know, it's like making YouTube videos. I'm always trying to come up with something interesting to share with all of you. You know, and I watch a lot of other YouTubers, see what they're up to. You know, I have like a little community of YouTubers like Jared D, Bike Man, SE Bike Life, Florida Bikes and Gear, the Hobo Cyclist. You know, these are all people that I interact with, you know, through the comment section on YouTube and stuff like that. But I was just thinking today that this imagery has, like, consumed me. It consumes my mind. You know, I'll watch a video and for several hours, even while I'm watching other videos, I'll be thinking about the first video I was watching. And thinking about how much I'd like to be doing this thing or that thing. You know, I'm on my bike, I want to be in a canoe, I want to go to this place, I want to go to that place, I want to see that waterfall. You know, and it all becomes a little overwhelming after a while. But in my mind, I think that the only reason I feel that way is because of the internet and all these streaming services. I mean, I've always thought that YouTube was a great way for people to share ideas. There's a lot of useful information there. But for me, it just seems like it's consuming a lot of my life and a lot of my time. And we never know how much time we have. So I've decided that for the next 2 months, it's already April 2nd, today is April 2nd, I'm going to stop watching TV, watching anything on my phone, reading anything on my phone. The only thing I'm going to do is check my email, because I use my email daily, and answer phone calls, and, you know, of course, if someone important to me texts me, I'm going to text them back. But other than that, I'm going to leave the phone alone, not turn on the TV, and I'm not going to make any more YouTube videos for the next 2 months. And I want to see how it affects my life, if my life gets better. Because I think without turning on the TV, without looking at my phone, it will free up my mind and I will actually go and do more things. And for people out there who don't understand about having a YouTube channel and making videos, it is time consuming. There's a lot of planning and prep that goes into it. Then there's setting up equipment. I mean, I don't edit my videos, so I don't have all of that going on, but the people that are real big, that are monetized on YouTube, they spend countless hours. That a lot of them, that's their job, and that's cool. If that's how they want to, you know, live their life and earn their income, I think that's great. You know, everybody has to do something they love. But I just think that it's really all this viewing is just having too much of an effect on my physical and mental health. I've never been overweight in my entire life until the internet and I'm not drastically overweight. I mean, I weigh, like, the last time I weighed myself it was 212, but the most I ever weighed was 230. And I have some fat in my stomach that I need to get rid of. But I never used to be like that before the internet, before streaming services, before these cell phones. I used to walk so much and ride my bike so much and be outside so much that my body didn't have time to gain weight. And I realize I'm a lot older now, you know, I'm 53. But still, it's not good, it's not healthy. And then the other part of it is, like, you take the time to make videos, and, you know, you look at YouTube and it says, you know, you have 397 subscribers, but you put a video out and you might only get 60 views. And I realize that sometimes videos I put out, no one cares. They don't want that information. They don't care about that information. I get it. But if you had true subscribership, like if 400 people were truly subscribed to you, and wouldn't you have a lot more views than maybe 60, 65 on a video? Some videos ain't even that. Now, some of my videos, you know, 10,000 views, and there's an ad on them, and YouTube's making money off my video, which is fine. I get how it works. But I just think I need to take a break and see if my life becomes better. Because even my girlfriend said the other day, we don't do anything like we used to do. We used to go outside and go camping, and we used to do a lot more outside, and now we just, I don't know, it's like we don't do hardly anything. We haven't been canoeing in 4 years. Maybe more, maybe 5 or 6 years. It's crazy. So I just want to tell you all, you know, that I do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I appreciate the comments you left and the interaction we had. But I need to change. I need to try this for the next 2 months. And if in 2 months you don't see a video pop up, that just means that the change was so significant that I'm just not coming back. I'm just not going to do it anymore. You know, it didn't start out as a thing for me to make a bunch of money, and it probably never would be that, because I'm not going to invest the amount of time that it takes to have a YouTube channel that's so fabulous that, you know, you're getting, you know, you put a video up in an hour, you got 10,000 views. I don't want that to become my life. I want to actually live a life. I think this is one of the reasons that SE Bike Life has stopped doing so many videos on his channel. I think it's because I heard him say one time, you know, he's living his actual life. He doesn't have time to make videos all the time. Now, if you comment on this video until Monday at midnight, I will return your comment. But after that, I'm done returning comments. I'm done, you know, messing with the internet. I'm gonna take a break, and I want to see if my life improves. So I love y'all. I hope y'all have, you know, glorious adventures, fun, and enjoy your lives. But I'm signing out. Y'all have a great day.